The Tebow thing is interesting because on the face of it, you say, I mean, this is ridiculous. He has not played baseball since he was a junior in high school. He's 29 years old. It's a very difficult game to play. And then you think about it and you say, this guy is an exceptional athlete. He was a very good player in high school. He did not play his senior year just to concentrate on football. And I know he's going to get a look because he is such a great athlete. So, he's a left-handed thrower, so I'm not sure if he's limited to just a first base and outfield. I don't think he's going to be a pitcher. I mean, you can insert your own joke there about his arm strength. But I tell you, we know that he can run, and he will get a look. I don't know how far it's going to go. I think he's probably going to wind up in independent baseball if he truly wants to give it a shot so people can watch him play in games. But it's probably got a little more seriousness to it than at first glance.
Well, I mean, the offers are already coming in from the minor leagues. The Schaumburg, what's their name again, Law?
It's the Schaumburg Boomers of the Independent Frontier League.
Yes.
They offered him as a contract as an outfielder.
The Schaumburg Boomers, Tom, have already said, we want you. And I mentioned earlier in the show, too, that there was one guy back in the day who absolutely would have given him a look, and if he had anything that was remotely close to baseball, it would have been George M. Steinbrenner would have absolutely given him a shot. Wouldn't you think, Tom?
Absolutely. The guy who drafted John Elway actually had him in the system. There's no question about it. And it doesn't surprise me that independent leagues already are out there giving this guy at least getting some publicity out of an offer. I mean, they'd sign Kim Kardashian if they could for the publicity value.
But I mean, in all honesty, though, one of the reasons why Tim Tebow is not in the NFL anymore is because teams did not want the media throng and the headache and the constant discussion throughout every single day of the week where there are no games, though. Right? The media needs to fill the space in between Sunday to Sunday or Thursday to what have you. Where in baseball, games are played every day, and it might be a different rhythm. And with fannies in the seats, to use another Steinbrenner phrase, maybe Tebow might work in baseball. What's your assessment on something like that, Tom?
I do think he would work in minor league baseball. I mean, obviously, there's no real minor league system officially, so to speak, in the NFL. So all that attention was on the professional team, the NFL team. If an organization signs him, the major league team is not going to see any of that sideshow circus-type atmosphere. It's going to be the minor leagues, and that will be limited just because it is the minor leagues. There will be camera crews there, without a doubt, people covering him on a daily basis, without a doubt. But I think it would be more of a fun thing than a distracting thing.
No, I meant if he ever got to the major leagues, if he ever did get to a major league team.
It would be crazy. I mean, just remember if you think back when Michael Jordan played those exhibition games with the Cubs against the White Sox. He was in the minor league system of the White Sox, and they had their little Mayor's Cup games back then, just exhibition games, and it was nuts. And it would be like that every day with Tim Tebow. I mean, you would answer this better, Rich. I don't know that there's an active athlete, and he's not even active right now, but an athlete right now who generates as much response on anything
That's true.
as Tim Tebow.
No, you're right. But like I said, though, if Tebow went, 0 for 4 or he went 1 for 3, and then he started getting in the rhythm of something, and then he didn't play, that maybe it wouldn't be as much of a media crush after a while for a team to just say, I don't want to take a shot on him. That's the only thing but obviously we've got to see what he's got in the tank at all when he gets to. How many major league teams do you think are going to show up for this workout, Tom?
Oh, well, it doesn't cost anything just to have somebody there to take a look. I mean, I think you'll see a lot there. When Tim Lincecum came back for his tryout, and I know it's a completely different level, he was an accomplished player. Just about every team was there to watch him throw. Real interest in him, that will be a different story. But again, I don't know how much he's going to show in one workout. I'm sure he'll show athleticism. Looks like he's still in shape. People looking at the swing to see if that's something they can work with down the road. But I don't care how good of an athlete he looks like, Rich, in a tryout. It's going to take a long time to get someone even close to being major league ready who hasn't played this long. It's just not that easy of a game. It's too much of a sports-specific game. And I will grant you that the game has changed a lot since he was playing as a junior in high school, in terms of pitching especially. So this is a very long shot, but it wouldn't shock me if someone decided just to take a shot.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.